Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Fun Stuff Friday and we don't have a whole lot of fun stuff to play with today. So we're going to pull out an old set of pencils that I haven't used very much. I'm going to use the Cray Art colored pencils, and we're going to of course do our daily hug. So I have put in a new piece of paper because my old one was getting kind of ratty. So today's hug, we have a bit of a interesting hug. So she looks like some sort of octopus kind of creature, and he is, um, looks like he's quite possessed. I think he's like an undead type of creature. And that's what I'm going to color him as. So we're going to start with him. So we're going to start with some grays. Um, so gotta turn my thing here so I can see the grays a little better. I don't want silver. So we're going to start with this one here, which is dark gray. And we're just going to go in to the areas in his toga, because this looks like a bit of a, sorry, itchy nose, a bit of a medieval um, ancient Rome kind of look to him, to his clothing. So we're going to do it as a white toga. And we're going to do it like he's been under the water for a while. So we're just going to add some grays for the shadow areas. All right. And then we're going to add little bits of some dirty areas and then some white for the color of the toga. So my brain is telling me what colors I need to use, and I'm still the picture in my brain sometimes does not compute on paper, so to speak. So I will do my best to put it on paper the way that I'm seeing it in my head. But sometimes that just doesn't happen. So I will do my best and try to leave you informed on how my brain is seeing it. So the way that my brain is seeing it is that this is a white toga, but he is an undead type of creature from under the water. So he's been in the water for a long period of time, and she has kept him alive or kept him possessed. To play the harp. I guess that's what you would call that. I know there's another name for it, and my brain's not letting me know what that is. So I'm just going to call it a harp because it's this type of harp. Alright, so now we're going to add some brown, and I'm going to use a little bit of rust brown, and we're going to just put some rust areas in here, little areas of dirt. Like he's been under the water for a long time and has gotten a little dirty. Okay. Don't want a lot of it, just enough to give it that old, dirty look. Then we're going to take our white and we're going to color in the rest of it and blend it all in. Now the white is going to, of course, move a little bit of that rusty color, which is fine. That's exactly what we want it to do. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. To me it looks a little bit out of focus, so let's see if we can focus that a little better. Okay. Don't know what happened there. That is not what I wanted to see. Oh, crap. Okay, so that's that happened. For some reason, my software decided to immediately shut down when I was trying to access the camera. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. Otherwise, this is going to end up being a long day. So we're just going through and adding in all the white areas of the toga. Blending that gray and that brown in a little bit. Just making it look a little bit dirty. Now we're going to take I know there's one in here somewhere. I just gotta find it. It's honey. Okay, maybe there isn't. I could have swore there was a gold pencil in this set, so maybe I'm missing it. Nope, there it is. Just wasn't looking very good. So now we've got some gold, and we're going to go in to his belt here. Like so. And then for his skin, we're going to use a little bit of a green gray kind of color. So we've got some pewter green here. I'm going to sharpen this up. And we're just going to do the deeper shadow areas with this green gray color. At least his flesh isn't falling off or anything. That's kind of, you know, I really can't deal with, you know, that kind of undead type of personality thing. Alright, and then down here on his ankles. Trying to make sure that you guys can still see what I'm doing. That's the only problem with coloring a small area, is sometimes my hand gets in the way. I don't know why I'm constantly trying to do ghosts and goblins and undead type of creatures right now. Maybe it's because it's Halloween, but his eyes just look undead to me, so they very much look zombie-ish. And she's very Medusa-ish. Oh, I know what this is supposed to be, but I didn't think Medusa had, you know, a serpent body. Yeah, this is definitely a Medusa thing. Can't remember his name. Brain doesn't want to work today. It decided it worked too much yesterday. I had to go in people yesterday. I wasn't happy with it. Didn't like it at all. Now we're going to take cool gray. I think it's sharp enough. And we're just going to go into that green gray a little bit. Just drag it out a little. In the beginning, she was looking like an underwater type of serpentine thing. But the more I colored, the more I could see, like up here with the snakes coming down and that sort of thing. Definitely helps understand what you're looking at. Definitely going to have to sharpen this. And if I can remember correctly, she turned people into stones, so I'm doing the right colors here. Alright. Or petrified them, one or the other. Just doing his hand behind the lute. And his arm. Making sure I get all those colors in there. Right. And the dirt on his toga still is fine. It still makes sense. He's not undead, he's just dead. He's just stone. Alright. sharpen the white. Maybe. Let's see, is there a lighter gray? Yeah. Actually, I'm going to use ice gray instead of the white. Just to fill in the rest of him. Like I said, he's been turned to stone. Excuse me. Got the hiccups now. Great. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I would like to say happy Thanksgiving to all those people in Canada, in Europe, and all those places that are going to be celebrating Thanksgiving on Monday. I hope you have a very wonderful, thankful day. Of course, our Thanksgiving is next month, but that's okay. I've got to go through and possibly bake a cake pretty soon. My youngest son's birthday's coming up, but if I bake the cake too soon, they'll just eat it. They'll eat it quickly. Now we're going to take a little bit of black. Just going to take some off black here. Give it a sharpen. And we're going to do his eyebrows. And his beard. Let's get a couple of little flicks in there. For his hair. And then we're going to go over it again with the, like this one. No, that's a little too brown. I think we'll use the dark gray. I'm quite sure he probably has a little crown thingy there, but like I said, he's stone, so. All right, so there is our fella there. Now we're going to take some of that. I think we're going to take a bit of dark yellow. Once again, we're going to give it a sharpen. We're going to do the harp. I'm just going to put in this dark yellow. Put it everywhere here. Although, well, I guess you can't turn an object into stone, so. Okay, now we're going to take just a touch of this. Sharpen it. Now I know I have a gold pencil. However, it's a very brown gold pencil, and I don't want this to be an extremely brown gold. So if I mix the rusty brown color with the dark yellow or golden yellow, depending upon what set you have, it gives the ability to create that aged antique kind of gold look without the heavy bronzing of it. Okay, now we're going to go back over it with that dark yellow. And pull those two colors together a little bit. Like so. And then if I want to, if I feel that I need a little bit of that metallic look, I can take the gold color and just gently go over it and fill in that gold metallic-y look. Like that. And then we'll get the silver and we'll do the emblem. And the strings. There we go. And there we have our harp done as well. Now I'm going to also take the silver and I'm just going to do his eyes. And I'm going to take that black make sure that I do the outline. Alright. Okay, so now we've got to do Medusa, and we're going to start with some teal colors. Let's see. Where is... there we go. So we're going to start with sea green. And we're going to just go into all these snakes here. And these spots areas. Just going into the darker areas with this dark sea green color. Getting those shadows in there. going in to her face here and up into this area here. She's kind of creepy, actually. Not gonna lie. She's a little creepy. All right. Yeah, you can go through and decide you're going to do something, and sometimes you look at it going, okay, how am I going to do that? Why am I doing that? Oh, I just colored the snake's tongue green. I'll erase it here in a bit. All right. Now we're going to do under here. I guess it's just one big snake, isn't it? See, in my mind, when I first looked at it, it looked like kind of octopus extensions, tentacles. Now I look at it with a little bit of color on it. That makes it more sense. Makes a whole lot more sense. Alright, now we're going to take a little bit of, where did I put it? Oh, there it is. We're going to go in with a little bit of aqua. Just to extend out a little bit. That. Sorry if I go all quiet. These little tiny detail pictures sometimes are a little bit harder to see where you're going and what you're doing. So hopefully next week I'll actually have my order in. I did purchase something, but however it has not arrived and it's awfully late. So I don't like ordering too many things, especially from AliExpress. If I have an order that's on its way, because I don't want to. I'm very leery of the site itself. So, all right. Oh, I wish this tickle in my throat would go away. All right, now we're going to come in with a little bit of fern green. I'm going to move you back down so you're actually looking at the whole picture. And we're just going to come in with that green into the blue-green colors. Just extend them out just a little. Like that. Same with up here, just going to add a little bit of that green. Come into the darker areas of the snakes. And down here, and down here. Just coming in and getting all those areas with a nice layer of green on them. Now this isn't the final green, this is just a layer of the next layer of green to extend that blue-green color. Oh, snakies everywhere. Sneaky little boogers. Sometimes my eyesight doesn't let me see things right away, so I'll think that I've missed something, and I'll look and look and look and won't see it, and then I'll move on and then I'll see it. Okay, and then we're going to take the green here. Blending into that blue-green color. Same with down the arm. fingers. See, even Medusa's having a good hug. They're not all bad. However, she did turn him to stone, so, you know, giving him a hug might not be helpful. Alright, now I'm going to keep that one out. I'm just going to finish up this top part here with a little bit of spring green. Maybe a little bit of lime. Yeah, a little bit of lime. Just to give it that yellow green tone. In these areas that are oh, I completely missed her neck. Okay. And then on her face as well. And her sneaky hairdo. Now if you do this and you find that you've got too much, say the yellow green, you can of course go over it with a darker green and just tone it down a little bit. Alright. Not quite sure who's texting, but they will wait. Just getting all these little snakes here. Alright, put a little bit of this green here. Okay, oh, I'm gonna do the top area here. Because yeah, she has her snakes tied up in a hair tie. It's interesting. Now for this lower area, we're going to take the fern and we're going to extend it out. Go into those deeper areas. brain working overtime here. It's going, are you sure that's the color you want to use? Yes, that's the color I want to use. So just doing those darker areas, making sure that we get a good amount of coverage in areas that are going to be definitely shadowed. Like so. So as I told you yesterday, I had to go people. I had to go do the grocery shopping and whatnot because yeah, everybody was informing me that they were starving to death. Um, they weren't, but yeah, and run out of snacks and things in the house, and I don't like grocery shopping. I don't like leaving the house very often. So yesterday and the day before, I ventured out and tried to maintain myself. So I did okay. I didn't completely break down, but it was definitely not my favorite time, and my body didn't like it at all. My legs hurt, my feet hurt. Yeah, just the joys of life. I was definitely glad I did some coloring before I left to keep myself a little bit calmer. Colored the hug and played around with a couple of different pages that I'm working on. Otherwise, I may have been a complete basket case by the time I got home. So I'm going in with the lime now. And just filling that in. Alrighty, so there we have our Medusa's body done up. So now we're going to do her gown, and we're just going to take that light gray again. I want the ice gray this time, I think. Yeah, because hers is going to be fairly crisp. Although how she maintains a nice white gown with slithering around, I don't know, but she does because she's special. Just putting in the shadow areas. And the curves. How she ends up with a kneecap, I don't know either. Alright. And then we're going to take a bit of blue. And we're going to do this band down here on the bottom in light blue. Just because. Add a little bit more color to the picture. And then we're going to take our gold. There it is. Yeah. And we're going to do her jewelry here. And this part here. And this part up here. And then we're going to take the rust brown and we're just going to do a little bit in the shadow just to give it that look. Alright, now we're going to take nice dark concrete color, this one. Yep. Nice slate for the cobblestone. Alright, and like I said, this is hug number 50. So we're halfway there. We're halfway through the book. Amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to take that off black. I'm going to go into the deeper shadow areas with the off black. Just to make them stand out a little bit more. Especially around his feet, which are now stone. We don't want them blending into the stone. Alright, so there we have it. We have Medusa and her friend. I didn't finish her dress. I gotta actually coat it in white just so it can stand out a little bit. We have Medusa and the man that she turned to stone. And pretty sure that's another part of her dress there. Oh, and I've still got to go up here with a little bit of red and do all of the sneaky tongues. There we have it. I think that's all of them. All of them with their tongues out anyway. Alright, so there we have it. Our Medusa done with the Cray Art colored pencils because C is for October. And this is October 8th. Yes. 2021. And this is hug number 50. Alright guys, so that is our hug for the day. Of course, I hope to see you tomorrow for our Saturday color and chat. We will be continuing on with the Heather Valentin picture that we started last weekend. And I have listed a link for that in the description of the reminder of the schedule of where to find that picture. So this is the picture that we're going to be coloring. I'm just going to move you out here a little bit. So we will be continuing on with this one and adding in the bubbling tea, quote unquote tea, as well as the background. If you have been watching Lady Heather do her pictures this week, you will see something similar to this, a little bit creepier. And of course that's one of her bat ones. And but it's got the same kind of background. So we might actually use Lady Heather's technique with the gel pens, not the gel pens, the gel sticks, the King Art gel sticks to do that background. So stay tuned for that. And I will probably do the background first, but we'll have to get the bottles and some of the pencil work finished up, her hat and her book and the bottles and the frog. Get all of that done up first and then we'll work on the background. Alright guys, until tomorrow, I hope that you all have a fantastic day. I hope you have enjoyed the hug of the day, which is Medusa and her stone fella there. That's what happens when Medusa loves you. You get turned to stone. Of course, tomorrow will be another hug day as well, and we have this lovely set of people. And then we have alligators for Sunday, or crocodiles. And then for Monday we got elephants. So many really cute hugs. So I will be posting the Medusa hug on Instagram, of course. And I hope to see you all once again tomorrow for the Sunday color and chat. We have a ton of different things on the schedule. So I have been trying to keep up on posting all of the different things up on the schedule. So we have our Saturday color and chat tomorrow, which will just be a regular Saturday color and chat on, let's see, next Saturday We will have our Harry Potter-a-thon. On the 20th, I am going to have some special guests and a special friend hanging out in the chat as well. And then on the 23rd, we have Shell Artie putting on a color-a-thon as well. And then, of course, on the 31st, we have Halloween. So lots and lots and lots of things coming up. We do have an anniversary for the channel coming up as well. I haven't put all the things together for that yet, so we will see how that goes and try to get everything together for that. Hopefully, we can get up to 2,000 subscribers um, by the end of that, and we'll be able to combine two different parties together, which would be awesome. But that is all the fun stuff on the schedule. It is a busy, busy October. And of course, keep an eye on the other Harry Potter-a-thon colorists and art and crafts type of things that are going on. I have linked the schedule in the description of the Harry Potter-a-thon video. Live stream reminder type thing, the post. That's it, the post. So make sure that you go through, ring all the bells of all the people that are going to be participating, and please show your support and get out to each and every one of them if you can. Of course, thank you very much, Emily Illustrates, for putting this together, and all of the wonderful people such as Angie Clarkson and Tammy, Amazon Tammy, and all the rest of everybody that has put their little bits and pieces in to make this possible. I appreciate all of you, and I thank you all very much. And of course, I will be participating because I have things that are cool and that I will be coloring, and hopefully I don't completely mess them up, but it should be fun. Anyway, guys, that is enough of my blustering for now. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Of course, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Um, Also, if you want to join us over on Facebook and show off all your wonderful colorings, definitely do so. Just make sure you fill out the application form. Other than that, guys, remember to relax, color, and stay safe. Until tomorrow, bye bye for now.